Conditions that may be linked to ADHD, part 1. First condition I'm going to talk about is hypermobility. And hypermobility is basically, you may have just been one of those really super flexible people growing up. You can bend your fingers in weird directions, click your thumb and do the splits, that kind of thing. But there is a proper score thing you can do to see if you are medically hypermobile. So I'll go through that now. So medically, hypermobility is defined as synovial joints moving beyond the normal range of movement. And we're going to do this thing called the Bateman score, which you sort of count up in points and see if you're over 4 points, then you are hypermobile. So the first one is the ability to touch palms flat to the floor with knees straight. So with completely straight legs, can you bend over and put your hands to the floor? If you can, that is 1 point. The second one is elbow extension, 10 degrees, 1 point for each side, so for each arm. So I'm not like this, but some people I've seen, they can extend their arms like this and the joint in the middle almost kind of bends upwards. So if you have one of those very sort of flexible arms that bend up, point for each, that may be an indicator of hypermobility too. Number 3, knee extension. So again, this is a point per leg. And it's when you stand completely straight and you lock your knees. Do your knees kind of bend backwards a bit at the knee joint? I've seen other people do this. My legs don't do that. But that is another indicator and is a point per leg. Number 4, the ability to touch thumb to forearm, 1 point for each side. So like this. I've always been able to do this. So I can do it both sides. That is a point per hand. And the 5th one is regarding the pinky finger. 5th finger, metacarpal joint extension to 90 degrees, 1 point for each side, which looks like this. Like bending this back beyond certain degrees. And again, that is 1 point per pinky. So anything 4 points above, you are considered to have GJ8, which is generalised joint hypermobility. As a slight aside, you may also find traits for EDS, which is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. It's another thing often related to ADHD and autism. And here you see a nice comprehensive list of everything associated with hypermobile EDS. Please pause to read. So I really must stress that the hypermobility thing and the EDS thing is also related to other neurodivergent conditions, such as autism and Tourettes, not just limited to ADHD. Really interesting to note, if you do have ADHD and you have joint pain, do that little test to see if you're hypermobile, because actually when we overextend our joints, it can lead to pain further down the line. Also, we just sit weirdly, so that's going to cause a stretching of the muscle. Are you hypermobile? Let me know in the comments.